like to introduce members of the board on stage so we can start the inaugural process. Trước tiên chúng tôi xin mời kỹ sư Trương Minh Tính, Phó Chủ tịch Nội vụ. Mr. Trương Minh Tính, Internal Vice President. Chị Đỗ Hồng Yến, Phó Chủ tịch Ngoại vụ kiêm Ủy ban Thông tin. Ms. Đỗ Hồng Yến, Vice President External and Communication. Chúng tôi xin kính mời Hải quân Đại tá Nguyễn Đức Trọng, Phó Chủ tịch Ngoại vụ. Captain Nguyễn Đức Trọng, External Vice President. Chúng tôi xin mời anh Nguyễn Hoàng Quân, Phó Chủ tịch Ngoại vụ kiêm Ủy viên Văn hóa. Mr. Hoàng Quân, Nguyễn Hoàng Quân, External Vice President and also Cultural. Chúng tôi xin mời anh Alex Nguyễn, Tổng thư ký của Hội đồng. Mr. Alex Nguyễn, General Secretary. Chúng tôi xin mời anh Khánh Dư, Phụ tá Tổng thư ký. Mr. Khánh Dư, Assistant to the General Secretary. Chúng tôi xin mời chị Kim Trần, Thủ quỹ. Ms. Kim Trần, Treasurer. Chúng tôi xin mời chị Hiền Vi, Phụ tá Thủ quỹ. Ms. Hiền Vi, Assistant to the Treasurer. Chúng tôi xin trân trọng xin mời ông Bùi Ngọc Lân, Ủy viên Thể thao. Mr. Bùi Ngọc Lân, Sports Committee. Chúng tôi xin mời chị Ann Trần, Ủy viên Tài chánh. Ms. Ann Tran, Finance Committee. Chúng tôi xin mời cô Gina Huỳnh, Ủy viên Xã hội. Ms. Gina Huỳnh, Social Committee. Chúng tôi xin mời anh Andy An Văn, Ủy viên Văn nghệ. Mr. Andy Van, Entertainment Committee. Chúng tôi xin mời dược sĩ Teresa Ngoan Trần, Ủy viên Y tế. Dr. Teresa Ngoan Trần, Health Committee. And lastly, we would like to xin mời gia sĩ Dr. Calvin Nguyễn, cũng là Ủy viên Y tế. Dr. Calvin Nguyễn, Health Committee. Và đây là 15 anh em trong Tân Hội đồng đại diện cộng đồng xin trân trọng ra mắt tất cả quý vị.
Và bây giờ là giờ phút quan trọng nhất khi mà tất cả Tân Hội đồng đại diện cộng đồng sẽ cùng nhau tuyên thệ để mà phục vụ cộng đồng chúng ta dưới sự chứng giám của Thượng Đế. At this moment in time, we have a very important procedure, the swearing-in ceremony. At this time, we invite Dr. Teresa one more time to conduct and help with the ceremony.
Once again, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce to you the Honorable Judge Kathy Han Bảo Khanh, who graduated from South Texas College of Law in Houston. In 1998, Judge Kathy Han Bảo Khanh became the first Vietnamese-American lawyer appointed to a full-time presiding judgeship in Houston. Over a span of 23 years, Judge Kathy Han was continuously appointed by 4 mayors: Mayor Brown, Mayor White, Mayor Parker, and Mayor Turner, to be the presiding judge for Houston Municipal Court number 14. Judge Han has a passion for volunteering services, offering her time to numerous professional and charitable organizations. In his proclamation, Mayor Sylvester Turner has said, and I am quoting, "Judge Kathy Khanh Han has contributed greatly to many worthwhile causes, championed for change, and continues to be a pillar of the community." And now, I would like to invite the Honorable Judge Kathy Han Bảo Khanh to the stage to conduct the swearing-in ceremony.
Thank you, Teresa Nguyen. Kính chào quý vị quan khách. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am very honored. Please raise your hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully execute the duties of the office of the Vietnamese community of Houston and the vicinities, and will, to the best of your ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of the state of Texas? So help you God.
I do.
Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Senator John Whitmire to administer the oath of office to 4 vice presidents and the General Secretary. Senator Whitmire ranks first in seniority with 40 years of service in the Texas Senate and is the Dean of the Texas Senate. Senator Whitmire serves as chair of the Senate Criminal Justice Committee. He is also a member of the Senate Business and Commerce Committee. Additionally,
if you'll raise your right hand, do you solemnly swear or affirm you will faithfully execute the duties of the office of the Vietnamese community of Houston and the vicinities, and will, to the best of your ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States and the state of Texas, so help you God? I do. Congratulations.
next, I would like to invite Supreme Court Justice John Devine to administer the oath of office to the other 9 members of the Board of Directors. Supreme Court Justice John Devine is currently serving as Place 4 Justice of the 9-member Supreme Court of Texas. Justice John Devine was elected to the Supreme Court of Texas in 2012. He previously served for 7 years as judge of the 190th State District Court in Harris County and for 9 years as an appointed special judge for the Harris County Justice of the Peace Courts.
Please raise your right hand. Yes. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully execute the duties of the office of the Vietnamese community of Houston and the vicinities, and will, to the best of your ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States and the state of Texas, so help you God? I do.
Congratulations. Thank you, Justice John Devine and Senator Whitmire, for helping me to administer. Justice John Devine, please stay a moment. Thank you for helping me to administer the oath of office to the Board of Director members. Now, I would like to ask you, Justice John Devine, and then Senator Whitmire, to share a few words to our Vietnamese American community in Houston and the vicinities.
I would be happy to. Thank you, Judge Harmon. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a real pleasure to be here. You know, I served in this area, I lived in this area for 34 years before moving to Austin, Texas for the past 10 years. so I appreciate your prayers. It's been a great pleasure to serve in the Texas Supreme Court and be the state's highest court. I remember my days here in Houston as I almost feel like I grew up with your community here for the past 34 years. And had been a part, I had employees that were from your community, and they were awesome. And my greatest respect to you, and many of you I know sacrificed everything for your children, for them to get solid educations. And time after time, that was always a blessing to see the family values that the Vietnamese community had and how they raised their children. So thank all of you for your contribution to Houston, for the great diversity that this city has, and God bless all of you. Thank you.
To have such a special occasion. We need happiness like we're experiencing tonight. We don't have enough happiness when we watch our news. We deal with issues, but tonight we have a special celebration, Mr. President and Board. Thank you for allowing me to play a small role. Thank you, Judge Han, for introducing me to the Vietnamese community 30 years ago, and I've never left. I want to thank you for your kindness, include me in your celebrations, your family. We've had fundraisers for flood victims in Vietnam. There's just a lot of good in the Vietnamese community, and I appreciate your kindness. I look forward to working with you in the future. There's so much about our great city that we can improve. We need to practice our diversity. We talk about it, but we need to practice it. We need the Vietnamese community to have a very high profile at every level of government, whether it's the state, the county, the city, on our municipal courts. We need to use the passion and the intellect of the Vietnamese community at every level. Certainly we acknowledge your retail success, but I want to see it at every level of state, local, and county government. Thank you. Let's have a good time tonight. Let's go to work when we leave here and make Houston even a greater city. Thank you for your kindness.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, can I also invite Judge Mike Engelhardt to our community.
Good evening, everybody. Chúc mừng năm mới. I am Judge Mike Engelhardt of the 151st Civil District Court, and along with my wife, Eva, very proud to have been invited to give a few remarks here tonight. And congratulations to the board. You know that you have a very important job, and it looks like nothing but success will come from this wonderful new board, and I wish you all the best of luck. I came to Houston more than 30 years ago from New Jersey, knowing nobody. And I will tell you that this community was one of the first that welcomed me and gave me opportunities, and I want to thank you for that. I have been a judge for over 14 years, a state district court judge, and I have had the pleasure of marrying many couples from this community, which is one of my favorite activities. I'm sure Justice Devine will agree with me. But also swearing in many new lawyers. And now Christine Weems is a Vietnamese member of the state judiciary here in Houston and Harris County as well. And so at every level, in all endeavors, it's been my honor to sort of grow along with the Vietnamese community in this town and in this county and see it burgeon with great success. And I wish you, in the year of the cat, nothing but more success, health, and happiness, wealth, and love.